Morning, boys. Morning, boys. Morning, boys. Morning, boys. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Oh, wait. Hold on. This is going to work. Oh, 210,000? That's not bad. Morning, boys. Welcome in. Welcome to day 168. Flamey Z versus old school RuneScape. Scape. Man, what a Monday. What a Monday. I definitely had a case of the Mondays. You get my drift. Nice long day at work. Came home. Ate some food. Took a nice nap. Which turned into a sleep. Which really kind of reset the day if you think about it. So I'm on to Tuesday already. Because it was such a nice nap sleep. Such a nice nap sleep. Teeth still hurt. Going into the dentist a couple days. Which hopefully they fix the teeth. But, man. One of those days where it seems like everything goes wrong, you know? Everything goes wrong. But hey, I still got all 10 hairs on my toes. So I can't complain too much. Am I right? Am I right? Boys, we're back with RuneScape. We are back with RuneScape. A little later than normal. Got the nap in, got the shower in. And, I'm smelling clean, man. I'm smelling clean, which means I don't know what to do in this game. Because you know, as longtime gamers, cleaner you are, the... I don't know what this. But, welcome in. I think today, the plan... I don't really have a plan. And that's kind of the worst and the best plan, when you think about it. Especially when it comes to RuneScape. I would like to start off by checking out our Slayer Man. Actually, I just realized something. Hold on. Is there a TP by the guild with this pendant? The pendant of Atis? Battlefront, that seems like a good TP. Skill necklace farming. Oh, maybe not. Maybe they're only kind of down here, probably, huh? Right there. Right there. Yeah, okay. So it's more centralized in the Kingdom of Varlamore compared to up in the Kingdom of Korund. Atis is only Varlamore. Okay. Okay, I got you. How's it going, Diggs? Let's go, Monster. Let's check the Slayer situation. See what we got next. Then I don't know. We have a couple options for today. Couple options. We could either head into the wilderness. It's not what I was going to say. We obviously had the DIR, but I think the DIR plan is just to do Slayer. Because I need Slayer XP anyways. And it's kind of like, you know. Might as well just get this done. I also need more money for construction. And potentially DIR. Dragon Shield. Master Dragon Shield. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum. Korund has 2 tallies, a Xerac and Memoir book. Xerac's Talisman and Memoir book. Isn't there like a crazy mace I can get from Lizardmen? In this area? Lizardman? Like a dragon warhammer or some crazy shit? Alright, let's see what we got. I have neither. Okay, nice. 136 Turoth in a Fremenic Slayer dungeon. Got any tips for me? Large, vicious creature with thick hides. Use leaf tip, spear, sword, or battle axe. Oh, okay. Okay. Dragon Warhammer, I called that. That's the one, Cloud. No shield yet, man. No shield. Don't worry. Don't worry. Bum, bum. Oh, yeah, these things. I killed these once when I was allegedly at work. I'm just sending straight Konar at this point. I'm at 109, so this would beat the Konar task anyways. But, yeah, I've just been sending Konar because I just need Slayer XP more than points. I know the points kind of help with the Slayer XP, and, you know, they're congruent. I haven't used that word in a while. They go hand in hand. Grab our games necklace. Actually, wait. Is games necklace? Tears of Guthix. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But we have the mask. Or sorry, yeah, is this the mask? The helmet? So it's like, do you really need anything else? Boom, boom, boom. Slayer XP, you think Kuradale would be better for Konar. Is Kuradale the new one? Also, Konar, I like the drops I get. I do want to get a lot of the, I want to get a lot of the Brimstone Keys. No. I like Brimstone Keys, but I do want, more importantly than that, the Abyssal Shards. Because we're trying to upgrade our Arclight to be a permanent Arclight or something. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, man. I don't know what I'm doing. My Arclight has like 4,000 charges though, because we killed that wretched demon that one time. And I believe if I get to like 10,000, it becomes a permanent. Oh, stay there. By the way, is there an add-on for this that cheats and tells you where to stand? Is this all on a pattern? Because I was standing behind this one guy. No. I was standing with this one guy, not behind him. We were standing together, and I saw him. He always predicted the Weeping Walls right, the back-to-backs. I'm like, man, how does he do it? He's either a legend, or he knows something I don't know. There's a plugin that tells you which worlds have 3 in a row. Oh, okay, so it is all telegraphed. Let's go, Hunter. If I want more ancient shards, Kuradale is better. Kuradale? Kuradale is the Taibuo Wani. Oh, I called that one. Konar's worst XP because you can assign tasks in really bad places. Oh, okay. Okay, interesting. Let's go with the unbranded water. 2 in a row, hold on. Watch this. Oh. Almost. Let's go pizza. Boom. So the plan for kind of this week. I don't know what my plan. Now the plan is kind of for this week. I don't know what my plans are for the weekend. But assuming I have nothing going on, it would be pretty cool to run Song of the Elves. That's that one too. It'd be pretty cool to run Song of the Elves. We need a lot of construction levels. My Hunter XP is also not quite there. We need, what, 2 more levels, I believe? We now need 10,000 less construction XP. Nice. That's probably like, what, 15,000 coins right there. 15,000 coins. Boom. Konar's fun. Konar's fun for fun. Okay. I don't mind that. I don't mind a little bit of fun. So I don't know, boys. Do we just send some random quests? Or do we just keep on slaying and praying? Or do I focus on specifically Hunter task, or sorry, Hunter level, and construction? I would like to go back to Varrock, because we got distracted a little bit. I guess we could do the math on Teaks to see how many I could actually produce. Oh, sorry, not here. We gotta go to... Castori? No, that's not right. Nameless Retreat? Nameless Retreat. There we go. Let's get some Teak XP. I should try to not go to Hunter Quest today. Urchi, you're late. Urchi, it's been 11 minutes and 52 seconds. It's okay. I'll forgive you this one time. Boom, dong, 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 bam. Okay. 1.5 million. Ah, dude, I really want to get... Will I even care about the Ardoin Elite tier? Oh, look how good the log is starting to look. Look at that. Almost 3 green bars. 3 green bars. Karamja. Oh, yeah, you guys said this one's going to be a pain in the ass. Exchange gems. Dude, so you know how I had to stream yesterday early? You got 1 mil XP burning teak logs in a straight line. Oh, God. That's intense. And to stream early yesterday, hung out with the family. Tried to get a nice early night of sleep. Dude, I slept awful. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's going on in my mind where it's like, on days that I don't stream until like 11, I sleep bad. You guys are my sleep therapy. Maybe Runescape puts me to sleep. Maybe I need to play more Runescape. It's kind of the plan. Kind of the goal. Put all this stuff back. Oh, not worn items. Solar flares. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, man, I had a case of the Mondays today. Like a real case of the Mondays. Like one of those days where it's like, dude, I don't know if I'm gonna have my job tomorrow, because oof. One of those Mondays, you know? I'm like, what is going on today? What is going on? Maybe it was the solar flares and my whole balance of the equinox is all off. Or because I know I didn't get all of my planks teaked. All of my teaks planked. So it's haunting me. And instead of being a responsible RuneScaper, a responsible scapist, and doing it at work, I tried to actually do work today. And boys, my point is, you get to the you get the same amount of work done, so you might as well scape it up, and then you feel better. I feel better. It's therapy. Bing, bing, bing. Teak logs. I have lunars. Lunars in real life, or is that a RuneScape thing? Yeah, prepping for mahogany homes. We have 1.5 million gold. Ideally, I would like to save... Ideally, I would like to save... I think... 750,000, just in case we get our dragon... The cloud shield. The dragon shield? The dragon half shield? How much soft clay do I have in the book? In the bank? Clay. 2.6 thousand soft clay. From what? I have no idea, man. I have no idea. I feel like every time I check my bank, I just got random shit. Thousands of it. Not quite a shit ton according to Pizza. We got like a... I don't know, like a stomachache amount? I got... I got an upset stomach amount of gold, boys. Check it out. That's what we got to start saying. Moons? Is it moons? Okay. That makes sense. We did do moons. 100 to 200 each. Varrock, Fally, and Artie. 100 to 200 of each? Oh, man. Is it more efficient to do... Dude, I love this song. Reminds me of home. Anger. And There you go. Is it more efficient to run it as the, if teleport tabs a way to get host status, you can use NPC contact on lunars. Oh, okay. Okay. On lunars, is that what you guys call it? Oh, the escapists call it? Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Is that maximum efficiency? Bam, bam. Spirit Bloom. Wait, I thought this was... What, the real banger song? There we go, man. I believe it's unlocked here. Unlocked in Lumbridge. Nope. Nope. You got a Warp Scepter today, Cygnus. Nice, 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 nice. That's huge. That is huge for the progression of your account. Maybe. Boom, 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 boom. Oh man, this is gonna take so long. I guess in the grand scheme of things, you consider that I'm going from 57 construction up to X. Kind of makes sense. Get stuck with a bit. Boom. For a while you tried standard spellbook, it's not much worse using NPC contact. Okay. Okay. Is there anything else I would save my soft clay for? Ivan staff kind of sucks. I felt like, at least. Is there a fast rate at bank? Bank all or something? Select? Selection bar. Dun, 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 dun. Soft clay is like 98% useful for only teleport tabs. Okay, okay. Oh, don't I need nails too for this? E7 construction. Construction. Teak logs turn to teak planks. Mahogany homes. Yeah, that's by far the best. We're at 87 per. Ivan staff is great. Only planks and steel bars. Okay. I used Ivan staff for a tiny bit at Arrows. Oh no, I used it on the archaeologist, right? Dum dum dum. Twang, ding dong twang. Oh. This is the fastest way to do this, right? I'm not missing out on something. Why do you guys play this game? Why am I playing this game? What am I doing? I'm walking back and forth getting teak logs and teak planks. Try one of them. Dum 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 dum. Oh, I saw something, man. Return of the Mouse. The wires are not chewed. Okay. Interesting. 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 Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. So this is including planks, oak planks. Wait, I can't make U planks? Are there U planks? Or just me planks? Get it? Doesn't look like there's U planks. There's log, oak, teak, mahogany, Camphor? Long bones. I gotta pop the long bones too. And it doesn't matter what time I pop the long bones, right? Whether it's 3:30 or 4:30 or 10:30. Long bone is good any time of the day, am I right? No, but level-wise? Dum, 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 dum. By the way, I definitely forgot to get my battle staff yesterday. I know. That's on me. That's on me. Regular oak, teak, mahogany are the only ones for normal construction. Oh, not even the camphor? Camp 4, camp 5? Oh, this is a lot. This is a lot slower than I thought. Dum, 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 dum. What if I take off? Ignore that. Ignore that. Then I'm not quite there. Oak plank, plank. Should I be doing oak planks and normal planks too? Use log basket. That's what I thought, but I can't carry my planks then. I need like a plank sack or something. It's not too bad. I'm just impatient. Long bones are free XP always. There's not like a level I need to use them at though, or a level I want to wait until. If we're truly min-maxing it. When is the most efficient time to long bone? Pretty sure log basket works for planks. Or the flat amount. Okay. Log baskets and teak logs. Fill log basket. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. This is such a good song. And of course, of course, the playlist one. Buy planks, we plank. So now at fill, basket's full. Yep, it's called a plank sack. Boom, 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 boom. Plank sack. Okay, okay. I'm assuming I'm nowhere close to plank sack. Oh, dude, what is this? Carpenter's hat. 0.4, 0.8, 0.6, and 0.2 XP. That is not even worth it. Also, these are very cheap, man. I thought these were supposed to be expensive. Boom, 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 boom. How's it going, Zeppelin? Link's like, isn't that hard to get? Okay, okay. Boom, boom, boom. I guess go grind on the plank sack. Would it speed up the overall construction or planking XP? I mean, this is gonna take what? 5 minutes? 10 minutes? I'm doing well, doing well. It's got a nice nap in. Nice sleep nap. Ready to start my Tuesday. Dun-dun-dun. So I run tablets plus lunar spellbook. beautiful. Beautiful. It's most useful during mahogany homes. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna go until I have 750,000 coins. Just in case. Dude, that's so little money. That's so little money. 30 battle stabs we buy for 210,000, and we get back like 400,000. That's per day. Per day. I'm broke. I also need steel bars. I don't know how many steel bars I have. Steel bars. 392, that's not bad. It's not bad. Oh, wait, no. It is bad. It is bad. Use your last spawn knife you lost. What to grind? Return to P to play. P to P. P to play. I could not tell you what to grind, man. The biggest grind that I've done is moons. Actually, Royal Titan's pretty good. Bam, boom, bam, boom, boom. I have no idea. I have no idea. Dum, 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 dum. You dreamt this cash as a boy? I know, isn't it crazy? The goalpost always shifts, man. It's never enough. It's never enough. Whip is 800k. Next song. Next song. Is 800k a lot or not that much? I could buy a whip right now? Wait till I have to grind Pharaoh's Scepter. That's the Toa one, right? You were trying World Titans, you died. I like World Titans. Boom, 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 boom. If you go for 2 for 1, 1 altar for Chain Spellbook, 1 for Poe. What that means? Is this like endgame stuff? Is Pharaoh's Scepter endgame? Mid game? That's not even endgame? What is endgame? Is endgame like one grind? One grind in the entire game? I feel like the entire game is mid game. Boom, boom, boom. Is endgame just skilling from like 80 plus? Endgame is having Infernal Cape. I thought endgame would be getting Infernal Cape. Isn't Infernal Cape like the end? Other than Grand Master achievements, that's like post game. The game is raids and high level bosses. I thought I did some raids. Mid game, you leave mid game and you have Bofa, tier gear. You any PVM. Just enjoy your herb runs right now. That's good play, that guy. He's gotta enjoy the game, man. Enjoy the game. Do some Slayer. Slayer is always good for money. For trying to get some gold for bonds. Maybe, I don't know. This is my only character. I don't I don't even know how much a bond is, if I'm being honest. Bow, bow, bow. This is pretty quick. You're always grinding for something, so enjoy the grind. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay, so with only mahogany homes, sorry, with only teak planks and long bones, we are at 69, which is kind of insane to say. What's the silver bar to plank ratio? The SBTP. SBT. SPTT. The SBTTPP. One steel bar for half the contracts. The steel bar to plank ratio. Steel bar to teak plank. SBTTP. The SBTTP. Bum, ba-da-bum. It's like 1 to 16? Oh, we're fine then. We are fine. Point beyond late game, end game. Boom, boom, boom. This actually did not use like any money. Oh my god. From 69 to 71. It's 1,400 planks. Mahogany planks too? Mahogany. I'm spitting out a loogie. Mahogany planks. One steel bar for every 23 planks. Oh, wow. Bum, bum. Why? Okay, okay. As long as we're set on planks, it doesn't really matter too much. Then we're good. Okay, okay. We should probably try to knock out a quest today to keep it going a little bit. 1.4 thousand teak planks. Decent start. Steel bars. We got 392. That's definitely enough. Skilling time. Should I just skill? I could just skill. Before I do either of that, I need to take some ibuprofen. My tooth is acting up. Got put into place. One to 20 something. Okay. As long as it wasn't like 1 to 2. I've done a lot of quests. I know, man. We only have 44 left. Look at that. Look how small the log is. No! Okay. Let's try just going with this route. Grab this, grab this, grab this. Keep it simple. Steel bars. Like 3? No, probably 2. Do not forget to like the stream. Unless you don't like the stream. And you don't have to like it, but if you did, would you be truthful to yourself? At the end of the day, that's all we can ask for. Be honest with yourself. Alright, check this out, man. Return to setups. Let's go new setup. I am Bob the Builder. Bob the Builder fit. With the nice yellow. Let me come back here. Bam. Bam. Move the house to Osidious. Observatory quests, and Hazel gives kudos. Oh, that's a good call. Those probably next on the list. I have dust runes. I don't think so. Are there dust runes? I have mud runes and lava runes. Oh, mist runes. I have some mist runes. Hold on. I got a bunch of lava runes from killing the lava strike worm. Lava strike worm. Okay, where am I going? Osidious? Ah, Osidious. Osidious. Isn't that right? Go to Corin first. Corin, then we go there. Talk to them, move the house. There's 5 rooms. Need air and law for every TP. Earth for house. Water and fire. Oh, that's a fair point. Should I be spamming? Should I be using my mix runes? Dust devils? I never kill a dust devil. Can I even kill dust devils? Dust devil 65? I can't kill dust devils. I've heard a lot of these. Or no. I've heard both these a lot. Dust devils. The Cave Kraken. Cerberus. Smoke Devil. Smoke Devil's 93. Oh, we gotta grab the money. Hold on. Dust Devils are the best task right now. I should be getting Dust Devils as Slayer tasks. I can't control that though, can I? Coin! Points. Burst them for 50k Slayer XP? Oh. Bursting? I don't know how to burst. Relocate. Osidious. Okay. Contract. Adept contract. Jeff and Varrock. 11 to 16. Wait. Before I go. Contract last year. I don't see where to buy a Mike sack. Wait, do I get points for this? Also, we gotta gear up the fit too. And I need a hammer, don't I? Hammer and a saw. Coins back, grab hammer and saw. Lava runes, I think I only have like 700. Wait. Lava battle staff. Let's do this, no? I can TP anywhere? Hammer. No. Graceful. I knew there was a reason why I kept that thing. Hammer, saw, coins go back, teak planks. Boom, boom. All right, I'll be right back. Quick, I'll be right back. Be right back. Be right back. Oh, all right, I'm back. I'm back. Oh, how's it going, boys? How's it going? Good song to leave off on? Okay. Varrock. Now, how long does this take? Is this kind of the stream today? Are we just housing? Dun, 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 dun. Let me go to XP tracker, add to canvas, reset per hour. Then I just click this. Boom, boom. Can I even do this on stream? At the end of the day, this is just RuneScape. No? Boom, boom. Look at that. 40,000 XP per hour. 50,000 XP per hour. Talk to Jeff. And a fresh cuppa. I have 4 points. You guys like skilling? There are dozens of us. Hold on. I don't mind it. I don't mind some of these. We're getting 160,000 XP per hour. What world am I on? I am on world number. Where do I see that? 362? Bizarre fight pit? Bum, bum. $200K per hour. You do mahogany helmets for 1,500 contracts. Oh my god, man. Okay, so I go here, I have this selected. There we go. Now if I leave, come back, it should look like that. Update. There we go. Now we're digging where there's taters. Ogden Homes. Right there. Boom, blam. Mounted myth capes give more XP in planks than anything else. More XP per plank? Mahogany, wait. That's probably expensive, though. A couple. I don't mind this. Wait, 128 points. What do my points do? Also, where's the construction guy? Way up there for this one. Bum, 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 bum. Other than Mahogany Homes. Okay, that makes sense. That makes more sense. Like, wait, it's faster. Better than this. Obsidious. Is this more expensive? So, dude, I have 128 points. Can I buy a plank sack? Plank bag? Plank sack. The plank sack. Yeah, I thought I was done with construction for a while. Unfortunately, I need 70 construction for Song of the Elves.
Level up completed.
$58. 58. Sorry, wrong house. Sorry, lady. Sorry. Boom, 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 boom. 82 con is the last level to upgrade to a max house. That's not too bad. Boom, 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 boom. Happy construction day, boys. Happy construction day. The meta is 82, 83 construction, boosting with everything useful. Okay. Boom, boom. Do I have to go to the last? Dude, that's crazy. They give you free XP every time. Do I have to go to the last banker man? The last construction man that I talked to continue the journey? Continue homing? Boom. Like, if I finish Hosidius, do I talk to the Hosidius guy? Or is it anywhere? I don't, Oh, is this new? The key? I used to try to guess. I don't... What does this lady do? I don't want the lady. No. East Argoin. You can talk to any? Okay. NPC contact are far away. Argoin. You can watch a movie on the side. Do some React content. Hey guys, today we're watching the Flammy Z journey through RuneScape. Wow, what would that be like? On the side while leveling. Construction. Boom, 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 boom. Honestly, I could do this off stream. Or I just send it. I don't know, man. I gotta think less. Think less. Just think less. Period. And I don't think much to begin with. Bam, bam. I will just send it. I want to get done anyways. I don't want to run to the situation where we're sitting there. Like, I never got around to, we're ready for Song of the Elves. I never got around to doing my thing, my construction. It was a busy week at work. Got my ass kicked. Bing, bing. East Hosidius. Okay, we're not gonna keep doing country jig. No. Once was enough. Sandwich lady is still baguette RNG. Okay. Limport root. Limport plant. Oh, the plant gives you the root. Just hang with the boys. Yeah, that's true. Boom, 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 boom. Where the hat stand? I think the real question is, how does people break their homes? I guess they're upgrading their home. But they got like broken mirrors and tables and stuff. Broken hat stand. Ooh, built this table. It was about 100k an hour. We're all raging alcoholics. These are the questions that need to be asked. Yes, man. North of Falador. Grab more planks. They seem chill when you're in, and they go nuts when you leave. That's the cup of tea's for. Say nothing. Say nothing, your tea is your payment. Oh, bam. Poltergeists. You guys believe in ghosts? I'm not a big ghost believer. This is your 1900th contract? That is a lot. 1900? I'm at 41. Wait, 1900? Oh my god, man. What in the world? How long did that take you? Exclamation mark contracts. I don't know. Years. Oh, I suppose. Do any of you guys have your accounts from back in the day? Like the same account? It's trapped in Runescape 3. Oh no. Yes, it is. Well, the oldest account you could have in OSRS is what, 2013? Prepare the grandfather clock. Grandfather. Bam, dum, dum. 5:43. What's your construction sickness? At 500. What should I be expecting here? Like 500 homes. 500 homes that are prepared. At 80? Okay. Okay. So some of you guys actively played when they went from RuneScape 2 to RuneScape 3? Boom, boom, boom. Ghosts of the DA ghosts. For example, reality we don't comprehend. Like gravity. Ghosts like gravity? Okay, okay, I'm with you, I'm with you. You guys are all from old school RuneScape? Or new school RuneScape? OG RuneScape? We got OG? OG RuneScape. Starting Classic, starting 2008. Hey. I mean, I guess I have my WoW account, so it's not really different. Boys, I'm gonna be getting asked the same question in WoW. In WoW, wait. Oh, wait, the pet store. Now's our chance to get our boy back. I'm gonna be getting asked the same question in WoW in 10 years when Classic Plus is popping off. We're all playing Classic Plus. Like, oh, Flamies, this is your same character. Like, oh man, that character is long gone. Bran, come home. Oh, sorry, I don't have room for you. Come home, Bran, come home. Nice. Aren't all the people that ruined RuneScape? Or do any of the people that ruined it, are they still there? Do any of the people that ruined it are still there? Man. You never really hear yourself talk. You never really think about what you say. I don't, at least. The words just come out. You're like, wait a minute. Does that actually make sense? Or is it just dollars? Oh, cause it's Split City of Heroes. I never got into City of Heroes. They launched OSRS in 2006. I thought it was 2013. Bum, 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 bum. Runescape wouldn't have gotten as big as they just left it. Oh, no, definitely not.
Level up completed.
Thank you, man. Thank you, thank you. Oh, 59. The OSRS team was considered a side project by the core Jagex team. The OG developers started with rags and created riches. I get 70 tonight. How long do you think it would take me to get 70? Oh, wait, I shouldn't have checked this. The icon of Zamorak, icon of Guthix, icon of Saradomin. Mahogany Pets? Boom, boom, boom. They found a 2006 version of the game. She lost all the content between 2006 and 2013. So 2006, they released old school RuneScape. And it was supposed to be left as old school RuneScape. 2013, any updates made in those 7 years was just deleted. RuneScape deleted. Or was there no updates in those 7 years? They thought you think you do what you don't? Yeah. Yeah, man, WoW is just behind the sticks. They're just like 10 years later on everything. 13 years later? Right there? Last year contract. South of Varrock. OSRS was released in 2013 based on the backup of the code they found that was 2007. But they added stuff from 2007 to 2013? Imagine if Classic Plus starts off with WoW from 2004. Yeah, they would. Well, I guess technically it's from 2006. Because 2006, they re-released Classic WoW, and we have Classic WoW right now. But ironically, Classic WoW has been sitting there for 7 years! The same time! I'm telling you, man, they're just... Classic WoW is from 2004 to 2006. So in 2019, they re-released Classic World of Warcraft. And 2019 till now, 7 years, if you will. Almost to the day. I think Classic WoW came out in August, too. I remember because I quit my job. I had another job lined up, but I did definitely quit my job to play Classic World of Warcraft. I just started dating my now fiance. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna quit a little early. And, because here's the thing, there's this game coming out. There's this game coming out called World of Warcraft. Cue the music. And this is the game that we've been waiting for the last 15 years. And they're gonna leave it in an unupdated state because the classic Andes were so loud. about no changes. So no changes they had. And little did they know, as great as Classic WoW is, it still could be better. It still could be better. Lots of plus after 2006 snapshot of World of Warcraft. All the content they make is completely different than what retail did. Yeah, that's sick. That's what's up. That's what I want. It's literally just, what is that? 2013. It's just 13 years behind RuneScape. Because it must have been back... When was the you think you do but you don't? Leveling of Nilla was incredible. PvP was great. Endgame was ass. 100% Conquest. Nail on the head. The nail on the head! You could fix a sync with that logic. You think you do, but you don't. How long ago was this? 7 years ago. Oh my god. Oh, I'm getting triggered just looking at this, man. This is just raising my blood pressure.
Have you ever thought about adding servers for previous expansions as they were then?
No, you don't want to do that either. You think you do, but you don't.
Meanwhile,
Oh, I don't know what this is.
in our universe,
It looks like a plus! Look at that. I know. I know. That dude actually ran... He actually still might be at WoW. Running WoW.
Have you ever thought about adding servers
It's a different
for
one.
previous expansions as they were then?
No, I don't want a montage. I just want to hear it.
No.
Listen to the cheers.
And by the way, you don't want to do that either. You think
Dude, ironically, this is the most dog shit expansion they ever released. Warlords of Draenor. This guy, okay. What's his name? Alan Brack, I believe. Alan Brack, World of Warcraft. This guy eventually... Oh, dude. Okay, boys, we're getting into drama today, okay? Alan Brack eventually became the president of Blizzard, stepped down in August 2021. Why did he step down in August 2021? Following allegations of sexual harassment. Think you do what you don't. This dude got promoted to president of Blizzard and tried to ruin my video game. Our video game. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So yeah, there's behind the times. There's behind the times. Don't you have phones? Yeah. The don't you have phones guy. He might still be there, working on Diablo. Yeah, that was the dark ages of WoW, man. Warlords of Draenor, the expansion got released right after that. That was the BlizzCon 4 WoD. And dude, it was just complete. It was... The raids actually were pretty good. The raids were pretty good in defense of WoD. But the rest of the game was complete ass. They basically made their equivalent of player-owned house, which is a garrison, although it had everything. Imagine a player-owned house with your garrison in there. You're able to skill inside your garrison, or your player-owned house. So you never have to leave, and that's what happened. Nobody left their house. Or their garrison. Their house, garrison, you know, it's the same thing. Nobody left, and the worlds became empty. And then on top of that, it was bad. It was so bad that they stopped releasing their sub-count numbers. Because they're like, okay, well, we can't be showing people that we lost 75% of our player base. Because of a dog shit expansion. That was tough, man. That was the dark ages. That was the dark ages. It's just crazy to see the timeline side by side. Like, RuneScape, it sounds like a very similar situation with the evolution of combat. And then eventually, they re-released OSRS unchanged for 7 years. Now we're currently in the World of Warcraft unchanged for 7 years phase. Now, they've dabbled with a couple things. They've released some expansions. You go through TBC, one of the greatest, if not the greatest expansion. Although replaying it, my opinion has changed slightly. I'll admit. And now we're hoping, knock on wood, pray to God, or whatever other God you believe in, that something happens, man. That something is announced. Which I think there's like a 95% chance to be a Classic Plus. Hold on. This is crazy, the timeline, side by side. There's a documentary on the beginning of OSRS. That's the one thing I'm worried about. The player voting. I don't know how player voting would go in WoW. I'm sure RuneScape has the same situation where in the beginning everyone vetoed new content. Oh, really? I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure RuneScape probably has a similar situation with people being very tribalistic. Like, no, this is the RuneScape, man. Don't you ruin our game again. No changes. No changes. Let's leave the game how it is. But then I guess after some time, maybe the people came around. I don't know, it'll be interesting. Interesting to see. Very interesting to see. Bum. Bum. Content starting to scale to our level feels awful too. Oh, for sure, dude. For sure. Yeah, it sounds like a good idea where everything is relevant to you at all times. But the feeling of not having your character power up feels so bad. I know Zaryu talks about it probably every time it's mentioned. Every time it's brought up. I've seen many clips of Zaryu talking about it. I'm like, yeah, he's kind of right, man. He's definitely right. The whole point of an MMO is to feel more powerful, to progress your character. So if you're sitting there and the whole world scales to you, imagine if every single mob I went to, including like chickens, were level, I don't know, what am I, 107? It's like, okay, come on, man. Come on, I kind of just want some stuff where I can walk up and one-shot it, you know? Boom, boom, boom. Tribalism in RuneScape? Original player voting in OSRS was bad. Allowing the camera to move with Metamouse was pulled and almost failed? Oh god, dude. So you guys used to play this game with keyboard? Wait. Like this? Would you do keyboard? Would you do your arrows, your hands on the keyboard? And then your other hand on the mouse? Oh no, dude. No, no, no. This is... Only arrow keys to move the camera. This is tough. This is tough. Other keyboard shortcuts didn't exist. You still own these arrow keys for camera? That's crazy. Middle mouse feels so good. It feels so good. Yeah, that's a good point, Wizard. I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know what they're gonna do. I was talking with my brother, who's a big WoW guy. Not a RuneScape guy, at least not yet. I think something cool that they could do is prestige classes in WoW. Not necessarily from the point of you get more powerful on the next character, but you know how they did Death Knights? To play the class called a Death Knight in Wrath of Lich King World of Warcraft, you weren't able to create the character until you got another character level 55. So what they could do... Did I just TP from there to here? I did. What they could do, you level to 60, you do some epic quests to unlock like Alliance Shamans. You find the hidden tribe in the hinterlands. You recruit them to join you in the Alliance. But yeah, start at level 1. I would be down to restart an Alliance Shaman at level 1. That'd be sick, man. That'd be sick. They gotta find a way to make the leveling content kind of be repeatable. Unless the goal is... they kind of just level your character and that's it. And that's all endgame content. Which could be okay, but then it still would be very seasonal. Right? A lot of what WoW is right now is you play, you wait for the next... or you play, you clear the raid, and then you wait for the next raid to come out. Right? You clear the raid, you get your bis. Alright, now I've done everything. Everything aside from... Go to the bank. Everything aside from farming transmog or farming mounts. And it's like, yeah, you could do that, and the game technically goes on for a while if you want to do that, but that's the same as saying, dude, but RuneScape is endless too, because look at all the pets you could farm. It's like, I mean, yeah, technically, but once you get your Inferno cape, I don't know what RuneScape endgame is like. If that's not endgame, but it is, I don't know. Maybe it's not a one-to-one comparison, but with WoW at least, once you clear the raid, you get Biss, you just wait. Just wait for the next one. And that's why, ironically, this expansion, or sorry, this phase of TBC, we're kind of going a little bit slower. Last phase we got burnt out because I think they're going on both the phases a little bit too slow. I'm being honest. So we're not trying to rush Black Temple week 1. Week 2 we'll try. We'll see how far we get. Week 3 is kind of when I expect to get to Illidan. It's like, there's not really a rush. Not really a
Level
rush.
up completed.
Kind of like the double-edged sword with WoW. The more you play the game, the faster you are done with the game. Which I guess is all games. But WoW, it feels a lot worse. Oh, I wasn't supposed to click that. Do I think Classic Plus will be able to get rid of the loot treadmill? I don't know. One thing they could do for the loot treadmill, to make it a little bit more horizontal progression, is have certain bosses from certain expansion or certain raids require resistance gear or something. Like, you could make it so you do Molten Core, you need fire resist. Okay, so where do you get fire resist? Let's go run Blackrock Depths. Get to the end, we have a blacksmith who has to learn the plans, get the patterns, get the drops, maybe from a certain boss, from a certain quest, they unlock the ability to craft Flame Steel. Flame Steel! Boys, copyright that. Copyright that. The Flame Steel breastplate! Now you're able to go into Molten Core and clear it. In Molten Core, you unlock resistance to clear... I don't know, raid number 2. I don't know. Death cost significantly increased. Boom! Oh my god, I forgot to change the noise of that. Valorful! Valorful! It's almost football season, man. That scared me. Valorful, hope you had a good stream, man. It's almost football season, man. It's almost football season. We're talking Classic Plus World of Warcraft, Valorful. Welcome in, boys. Make yourselves at home. Put your feet up. Or down. Have death cost significant amount of player XP. It's worse higher level. If you die endgame raid, you drop 1 or 3 levels. Dude, that would be crazy, man. That would be crazy. Losing levels in WoW when you die. I think a more punishing death would be cool. I was trying to figure out the idea of a wilderness-esque zone for WoW. Problem is, with it being so class-based, it's hard to make the gear go from one class to another. Or one character from another. If I kill a mage as a warrior, mages use cloth gear. They use magic gear, right? So I have a battle staff on my mage. And my class only uses swords. I can't even use staffs. And it's like, okay. Okay. You need to give a good reason for players to go into a high-risk area like that in WoW. Which maybe you have your gathering professions that are boosted in there, or something. Items get converted into currency. True. That could work. Only 45 US guilds killed the last boss on Heroic. 45? Dude, that's crazy. 45 US guilds killed the last boss on Heroic during the first reset. Oh, during first reset. Okay. Still, that's crazy. How's the new raid, Jesse? The new retail raid. Can you imagine if OSRS made you wait 24 hours after every raid? Yeah, exactly. Exactly, man. That's what WoW is. That's what WoW is. But WoW has to time gate their content like that. Because otherwise you're done in... I don't know, I mean... oh, you'd be done in like a couple weeks only. What's Verok? That's bad design. Is it actually bad design? Well, it's very group focused, so you can't solo any of it. This kind of is bad design. I think the intention was to make it like an event. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe they're sitting there back in the day like, okay, if we lock them out every week, we can retain our subscription numbers. Right? Because they're going to have to keep coming back if they want to clear the content. So every week, we reset the raid. You can only do it once. I would like to have a little bit more of a copium approach or thought process where they're like, ah, well, it's just a big event. So once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week, you get together with all the boys. And it becomes like, okay, Tuesday night, Thursday nights are raid nights. Go together, get as far as we can. If you don't clear it, we'll come back next week. Try it again. The last 2 bosses are kind of nuts. No, OSRS style loot definitely wouldn't work. It definitely wouldn't work. You'd have to find a way to make you lose XP in WoW. I think you're taking away progression. It does feel bad that way. Tibia did that. And it was disheartening. It felt bad to die, but... dude, part of it kind of felt... like it made you not want to die. You can play more than one tune. Yeah, that's true. That's true. In both OSRS and WoW, you're always chasing bits from content. You get so much more out of an OSRS. Yeah, I think playing WoW to chase bits is not the best approach. A lot of it, especially in classic WoW. I mean, there are chances where something just doesn't drop. Or if it does drop, it's a contested item because it's a group content. You're rolling against 3, 4, 500 players trying to get this one item. And if your sole goal... the sole goal... oops, forgot to talk to the lady. If your sole goal is to get bissed out, once you get bissed, there's no real reason to play. If you don't enjoy the raids. I think the WoW raids are incredible. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I don't know. We've noticed a lot of people in our guild tend to get burnt out. And it kind of happens more when they... more when their character's fully geared out. It's like, oh, come on, man. We need you, boys. We need you now. You're full bissed out. You do the most damage. You do the most tanking. The most healing. And I get you're kind of bored of the game now, but it's like, we need you to clear the content. Boom. Certain trinkets or weapons will be fun. Outside of that, most WoW gear is boring. Boom, boom, boom. Your guy got the first DST and quit the guild. Yeah, I like that. Does Classic have iconic items? Yeah, for sure. I mean, they have legendary items in Classic WoW. Honestly, that's a big reason why I'm excited to play Classic WoW. I never actually played endgame Classic Vanilla World of Warcraft. I would always make it to like 50, and then I'm like, okay, I'm kind of good, man. I'm kind of good. The raids are so piss easy that you kind of just are showing up for lots of hours a week. You gotta make sure to get your world buffs, which are like a... to put it in RuneScape terms. Imagine if you had to walk right here. You had to walk right here. Tuesday... Actually, wait, is there a time on some of them? Dark Moon Fair? You had to walk to the bandit camp and use this cooking range, and you get a plus 10 damage buff. Problem is, it's a PvP server. So people can either kill you or just remove your buff. On top of that, the buff only lasts for 1 hour. So you walk here right before raid, you click here, you click cooking range, you cook your super shark, plus 10 damage the next hour, and then you log off your character and wait until raid time. And it's like, okay. Okay. Now it's fun while you have the buff. You do more damage, your character feels better, moves faster. South of Insidious. But you're really encouraging people not to play the game. On top of that, it makes griefing so much worse. So I don't know. I never really had any interest in endgame raid. And then imagine you have to do that with like 6 other buffs. You set up like a rotation. Okay, you go here, you go to Wilderness to get that buff. Then we all have to teleport to Mount Karloom, run over here to the iron ore, you mine 6 iron ore, and then you get a 10% attack speed buff. Now you combo with 10% damage, 10% attack speed, that's like an exponential increase. Now we go to the next place. Teleport to the Dark Frost, but we have to run through this entire Proud Spear, down the hole, and now you get 10% hit chance. Whatever it is, 10% attack, I don't know. For strength, for in RuneScape terms, attack, strength, and defense. On top of that, flask and elixirs. You gotta play the game to farm gold to get your flasks to raid. Which, again, aren't really required because the raids are so easy, but because of how sweaty people are and the min-max culture, it's expected for everyone to have it, which I guess the argument is you're wasting everyone's time. If you don't have it and they all have it, you definitely don't need it, which is what people have started to notice. Kind of more in recent times. So it's like, man, is it emerging gameplay? No, not at all. Not at all. I remember trying to get my buffs. I played Season of Discovery, which is like a... It was like a fun attempt at Classic Plus, where they made like these crazy changes. It was a league. It was a RuneScape league. They had a RuneScape league called Season of Discovery, where you played 60 World of Warcraft with a bunch of like crazy changes. Yeah, it's not emergent gameplay at all. Imagine if you could only teleport to Varrock to get up to here. Teleport to Varrock, run all the way up. Takes you like 30 minutes to get the buff. And there's some guy, some neckbeard who hasn't showered in about 15 days, waiting here on a stealth rogue. As soon as you grab the buff, boom! Stabs you in the back, kills your character. Now you have to wait for the cooldown. Wait a couple hours for your Dark Moon Fair buff to come back off cooldown. And it's like... I want to give you Cartman vibes. Cartman vibes! Come on, man! Cartman! I've forgotten Cartman. Ah! Ah! Kill boars. Eh? Boom, boom. So no, it's not emergent at all. So yeah, I remember playing Season of Discovery, trying to get my buffs at work. I was like, okay, I'm gonna get my 10% damage buff. 10% damage is so much. It's so much. So I go there on Tuesday at 8 a.m. on my little no mage. I have to venture into the Horde side. Thunder Bluff. There was the Dark Moon Fair buff. Kind of like a zone where you're automatically flagged. Wilderness, I guess, is the best comparison. I had to venture in enemy territory. Grab it. It's 8 a.m. on a Tuesday. No one's playing this game. No one's playing this game. I get my buff. And there's the neckbeard sitting there. Sitting there. Steve, we got one. Comes in, slays me. Oh, man. I was crashing out. Because the problem is you had to wait a couple hours for the cooldown to reset to get the buff again. And it is just... Oh, God. It was brutal. It was brutal. It was brutal. I'm like, why am I doing this? Why am I playing this game? And ironically, that was maybe a couple months before I started playing RuneScape. And here we are. Here we are. Talk about the energy problem in free-to-play. Try having to walk 20 levels in vanilla WoW. Yeah, it's really slow. So yeah, world buffs are tough, and that's why I never had any motivation to raid at max level. Because that's what I saw, and I'm like, I don't know, man. I think I'm kind of good. Kind of good. Did I hop on RuneScape because I saw the other WoW fellas playing? I did, actually. So I got cousins, okay? Like most people. Like most people. I have cousins that have played this game. We've been the RuneScape versus World of Warcraft players for the last 22 years. Well, yeah, about 22 years. They were Team RuneScape, I was Team WoW. They never played WoW, I never played RuneScape. I'm like, God, dude, I can't play this game. Look at it. You're walking around, you're clicking around. This game does not look fun at all. It doesn't look fun. I'm just saying, as a WoW player, you're sitting there walking like this. You have Stormwind come on. You walk into Stormwind, the music plays. You walk in the city. It's like, oh my God. This is unbelievable. Then you go to RuneScape and you got... I'll switch to a worse song. Hold on. Then you got RuneScape. Okay, let's get my Mahogany Homes level up. Here we go. Alright guys, one more Mahogany Home will be level 61. And we're that much closer. Level 70. For our quest, right? So I saw this game, I'm like, dude, this game just does not look like it. Does not look like it. But at the time, I was so burnt out of WoW. And everyone really was. I saw the trend of all the other WoW players hopping on WoW. They're all hopping on RuneScape. And I kind of, peeked around for a little bit. Peeked around. Picked up, like, Soda Poppin'. Guzu. Like, dude, this game... If you don't know what's going on... Which I'm running into with the WoW boys. If you don't know what's going on, the game does not look that good. It's like, okay, he's walking around, he's getting some XP. And right now I'm at the point where I'm trying to convince my friends, like, dude, this game's good, man. You just gotta trust me. You just gotta trust me. I don't know how to explain it. There's something magical about the progression being stuck forever. So I watched the game for about a week. I'm like, this does not look good. But I noticed they didn't stop playing. They kind of kept playing RuneScape. Okay. Okay, you know what? Maybe there's something to this. Maybe there's something to this. Eventually, July 4th, 2025, my life changed forever. I downloaded RuneScape. Logged in. With the simple task.
Level up completed.
Speaking of, with the simple task of completing Dragon Slayer 1. I talked to the boys, Bipsy and Dusty Balls, or Runop Bub and Runop Dub. They're twins. They're like, just do Dragon Slayer 1. That's kind of a nice intro to RuneScape. And then you'll know if it'll give you enough of the game to know if you like it or not. Right? It's a nice little taste. Nice little taste tester for the game. I'm like, okay. Okay, we'll try this out. We'll try this out and see what we're going on with. See what's going on over here. Heard lots of good things. We'll try it. Maybe it's better than it looks. Turns out, kind of is, man. It kind of is. Here we are, 59 days played later, which with some quick math, is 1,400 hours I've put into this game in the last 13 months. 14 months? Closer to 14 months. There's something magical about RuneScape, man. There's something magical about this game. But yeah, it definitely was because of the WoW trend. There was nothing to do in WoW. There was nothing to do. You level 10 tunes and max level expansions, never touch Alliance. The Alliance is so good. Yeah, it was it's good, man. This game's good. This game's good. It was a surprise to me. And this is kind of where the Flamthorium Theorem came in. My expectations, I'm getting choked up talking about it. My expectations were so low that the fact that it blew my expectations out of the water so much made the experience that much greater. It's like, oh, dude, this game, I thought it was awful. I thought it looked bad. Now I'm over here trying to convince my friends to play RuneScape, which has been unsuccessful so far. So far. We're still pushing, boys. We're still pushing. Still pushing hard. It's like there's so much to do. It's actually unfathomable for a player like me to try to wrap my head around all this stuff. I'm like, okay. Well, this has got to be mid game. This has got to be end game. Like, no, you're not even. Your skills aren't even high enough to do all the quests. North Faldor. Your skills aren't even high enough to do all the quests. Let alone even attempt something like the Corrupted Gauntlet or certain raids outside of entry mode. Man. Your chats were weird. There's lots of backseating. Yeah. We ran into a couple people that were pretty backseat heavy early on. I think when I got to Moons is when I experienced it the most. That was the first push. Like, all right, you need to green log Moons. Do not leave until you green log Moons. And I'm like, God, dude, this is Dan Moon. Speaking of the devil, like Dan Moon, I'm more of a sunlight guy, you know. But I tried to green log Moons, and it just like where I was at right now. It was just like, God, this is just too much, man. I was like, can I go do something else? No. You gotta do this, man. This is the best gear. You'll use this for Dragon Slayer 2 or whatever it was, and this and that. Like, okay. So the game became a little bit grueling in that way. Until I wanted to do Moons. Once I got to the point where we actually could see the light at the... Spit everywhere. The light at the end of the tunnel. Then it became fun. Plank. I think that's a big reason why playing through this game, I've had a how do I say this? The idea of just let me kind of be ass. Let me be bad at the game. You only get that first experience one time. You're pretty backseat too? You're not bad, Cygnus. You're not bad at all. You only get that first experience one time. Let me walk around with the two-handed mithril sword. Let me use a steel axe, even though it's worse than fists on... what was it? It was, Bingo Man mode? Let me use a steel axe, if I want to use a steel axe. No. This is just rage bait. You're rage baiting. It's like, no, dude, I just don't know the game, and that's okay. That's okay. It's fun to learn things. We don't have to optimize every single second of every single game. Especially when starting off new. Starting off fresh. Like, the magic, the beauty is discovering things for yourself. Boom. You think of a WoW feeling like it's close to getting your fire cape? So the first time, to speak of WoW feelings, and I've been thinking about this a lot recently. My favorite moment in all of gaming was the first time playing World of Warcraft. Oh my god, man. The first WoW experience is better than sex. My god. You walk in, you're just a lone little dwarf walking around the hills of Dunmoreau, trying to figure out what quest to do, what to fight, what you can kill, what weapons to put on, what to equip. And it's just magical. It's magical. Playing through the entire journey, the world of Azeroth. And for years, I've had fun playing games, you know. League of Legends, played a lot of that. Valorant, Counter-Strike. tried certain other MMOs. None of them really stuck as much. The only other game to give me as a feeling that's even remotely close to that was this, somehow. Somehow, some way, this pixel top-down click game managed to kind of match that feeling. Especially Firecape. Especially Firecape, man. Firecape, ooh, Jesus. I don't know if it's just... I don't know why the Firecape hit me so hard. I do feel very good about my Firecape, back to like the optimal and not being optimal. The Firecape felt good because I was told like, you can't do it or you should not do it if you don't have these items. I'm like, okay. Well, I got the Dorkshin crossbow. Could someone do it with this gear? It's like, yeah, they could. They shouldn't. Okay. So I'm going to do it with the Dorkshin crossbow, man. I'm going to do it with the Dorkshin crossbow. And it just felt that much better. What's up, Chuppa Chuppa? I was in the middle of a rant, man. Stop trying to throw me off, Chuppa. Come on now. This is a VOD. Bum, 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 bum. Getting your mount to level 40. Yeah, getting your mount to 40 felt pretty good. You tried WoW for 30 minutes, you couldn't play it. It felt bad. Oh, wow. Yeah, might have been 20 years ago. Bum, 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 bum. I don't know. I'm going to try to encourage people to play Classic Plus. Assuming it's even announced. I saw someone say earlier, is Classic Plus, do we have a date on it? No, it's not even technically announced yet. So this is, technically it's not announced. Technically it's not announced. But, if it's announced, which it should be, then I would imagine... I mean, it's Blizzard, man. It could be anywhere from 3 months to a year and a half. Who knows? Who knows? Here goes a banger song. Kind of construction company makes you destroy the furniture and build new ones. I know we talked about that earlier. We think they're raging alcoholics. That their sports team loses and they smash everything in their house. Then they call someone to fix it. Even raiding an ICC back in Wrath on your mage, you won the role for Frosting. There was nothing compared to Firecape. Yeah. In WoW, I think the most similar experience I had was getting my Headless Horseman helmet. Does anyone remember the Headless Horseman helmet? Yeah, WoW was very team-centric too. WoW, TBC, Headless Horseman. Copy image. This guy right here. This is how my game looked too. Back in 2007. Sitting there, I farmed this guy over and over and over. Took me 34 kills and then he finally dropped. For this Horseman helm. 70. He finally dropped. Look at this, man. Look at this. He finally dropped this helmet. Oh, dude, it felt so rewarding. 34 attempts. I could only do it a couple times a day. Actually, wait, was it locked out by day? I don't know if it was locked out by day. That felt really good. That felt really good. It was like a solo challenge. The first time your guild fully clears a raid in WoW. Is it feeling OSRS doesn't quite match? Yeah, that's true. That's true. First WoW kill, especially on like some of the more difficult bosses. Or raids. That's the one problem with Classic. Classic, a lot of the raids are pretty easy. Especially Vanilla Classic. TBC is a little harder. TBC is a little harder. But when you kind of band together, you do your role. You guys work together to kill a boss. Like, dude, that feels good, man. That feels good. If they can find a way to capture that and put it into Classic WoW, you have the Classic world and the end game of more of like a TBC, I'd say. TBC or Wrath. Dude. Then they're gonna be cooking, man. They're gonna be cooking. I didn't get the horse ever, though. I never got the mount. Never got the mount, I just got the helmet. But I was like 12 at the time, so it felt good. Like the difficulty Uldor modes. Yeah, I know. There's something about having content be too difficult. Because the game is so group-centric, it's hard to justify making the content too hard. Like, let's say the difficulty of even a fire cape, right? Most players could probably do fire cape if we're being realistic. But the reality is a lot of them don't and don't have any interest in it. So if you're raiding with a group of players, back to WoW terms, and it's like, okay, I don't have the skill or the want to do this raid. Or sorry, to do fire cape. But the rest of us, or like half of us, like, oh, we want to do a little bit more difficult for raid. It's like we either gotta cut our losses or, you know, we gotta disband the guild. Disband the guild. So you need to really make sure that everyone is all on the same page as far as what your expectations are for each other. As soon as you have some people being like, okay, here's what we're doing. Mountain High Shawl comes on Thursday. We're clearing that. We're going right into Black Temple. Clearing that. Week 1. No mistakes. 1 or 2 wipes. Everyone should have this guide studied like the back of their hand. Assignments for everybody. Everyone's Shadow Res gear fully prepared. And then there are other people that are like, I just kind of want to show up and raid with my friends. And then eventually we would get to the point where we're killing the raid, clearing the bosses. So it's about balancing kind of your expectations. Granthorium Theorem, man, I'm telling you. Classic only players can't. Tough modern retail raids. I feel like a lot of that sentiment has kind of come and gone. Like classic versus retail. Like, oh man, classic WoW is so much harder than modern. Classic WoW is so much harder. It's like, dude, you go into Molten Core and you put Frostbolt over and over. And I mean, dude, what are we even doing here? What are we even doing here? I remember when I was streaming WoW, there was some guy that was very bent on classic WoW is the hardest game ever. I'm like, God, come on. Don't do that. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. It's a different game, different experience. There are other things that are more difficult, sure, or take more time. But from a rating perspective, it's like, dude, no, not even close. Not even close. Is about anything like region locked player made challenges? There's a few people. I've seen people do gold locked more recently. Retail WoW is so different because the world is just a shell of itself. I don't have a great comparison because I never played Runescape 3. But there's someone that's going around, I don't know, looting certain chests and selling the items. And when I reach X gold, I unlock the next zone. I have to stay in Elwyn Forest until I get this, and then I do that. Then I unlock the next one, or fishing locked, where you fish for a bit. And then you unlock the next zone. In Classic WoW, the most significant player-made challenge is probably Hardcore WoW. Right? Not that it's a very unique idea, but Hardcore started as just like a community thing. Which is kind of expected. Right? As it does everywhere. Boom, boom. Yeah, Hardcore WoW, I'd say. Aside from that, it would be kind of hard to do a challenge like Swampletics, for example. Like Wizard said, you can't really, like the highest you can get in Elwyn Forest, eventually you get to a point where chickens, this duck is level 1. In WoW, you get to a point at level 7. When you're 6 levels higher than the duck, this guy gives you nothing. He technically gives you like 1 copper, but experience is 0. Skills 0. Loot, like, there's nothing. There's 1 copper. So you hit a point in Elwyn Forest, the zone is level 1 to 10. You get like level 16, and then that's the extent of what you can really do there. There was the guy who did max level Panda without leaving the starting zone. That's true. That's true. In Resale WoW, they eventually made it where your skills. I'm a Runescape player. Your professions gave you experience. So this one guy basically walked around, let's say, this area, Karamja. Imagine if there was random ore that spawned. Right, you have your gold that spawns here, iron, whatever. Adamant. You walk around, and you get like 30 experience from each one. No matter what level you are, you keep getting 30 experience. He stayed there all the way to max level. That was more of a retail change that when they had that. I think it was during MOP. What about those 4 boys from Colorado? They trained Forest to level 70. Technically, they only trained to level 60. You gotta kill 1 million boars. Bathroom. The sword of 1,000 truths. Yeah, the WoW episode was hilarious, but it did a lot of damage for WoW players. Did a lot of damage in the normal person's eye. The normie eye. I remember going to school after the WoW South Park episode came out. And man, they were like the ball and gun gamers. Like, dude, bro, let's play some Modern Warfare. It's like, Flamies, I saw the South Park WoW episode. Is that what you guys do? Is that what you guys do? It's like, no, that's not what we do, man. That's not what we do. That's not what we do. It's funny. I like it. But it's not what we do. It's not what we do. I shit in my own toilet, okay? Okay? Boom. You were like getting low levels to the max. Level 20 fishing in Valorant. yeah, true. You think Jagex would have an easier time turning OSRS into a WoW clone? I thought they tried to do that with Evolution of Combat, and that was kind of the whole issue. That they went away from being RuneScape. Normal people already saw WoW players like that. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. But then they missed out, man. WoW was so good. WoW was so good. How's it going, Bloody Killer? How's life? Wow, we've managed to get... How many levels today? Like 5? I tried to escape through a while back. The combat in that is worse than both OSRS and WoW. The UI looks whack.
Level up completed.
Level 62. Nice. Level 30 is fishing in Terracar. Someone was worried telling you were gonna die. Yeah, you could do that. You could level up your secondary professions. Adamant Cannon. Adamant Keel. Max room's 31? 31 in the house? How's that possible? He's got attacked by a pit bull. Damn! Dude, I don't like dogs, man. I don't like dogs. Most of them are good, yeah, but you never know, man. You never know. Where's Super in? I don't know. Super phased out. Super has moved on for now. The bat signal awaits Subaru. And when he is ready, he shall return. When we are all ready. Imagine if WoW professions leveled as slowly as OSRS, but had good loot in the end. I would love a profession revamp. The RuneScape professions are pretty cool. In Classic WoW, they have some endgame, like, quests. Not quests. Like profession-specific items. They need to be maxed out for. It's like, those are pretty good, man. Those are pretty good. Okay, I'll pick the pheasants. Three-tailed pheasant. Yeah, Super's great. We'll cross path with Super at some point. They're a sign of a bad owner, not a bad dog. To an extent, yeah. I'd agree with you to an extent. I think there are some dogs that they're just... instincts are so strong that it's hard to break them. Break them. Maybe break is the wrong term, but... Bum, 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 bum. Red lamp, construction, before anyone says anything. South Postidius. Imagine if you could have all WoW professions. You're supposed to have access to all professions in WoW. Huh. I do kind of like how your character becomes a specialist at whatever you do. It does make your role in the world or your guild feel a little bit more alive. Like the Pirate Software thing. I'm the guild enchanter. Granted, that wasn't true, if you know what I'm talking about or referencing. But there is kind of that pride you have in being, no, I'm like the blacksmith. That was definitely not worth it. 600 XP and I just got 2,000 for that. I'm the blacksmith. I'm the engineer. I'm the enchanter with this enchant. It's like you come to Flamey Z if you want fiery weapon enchant. Right. Flamey's fire? I get it, man. I get it. Get it. Makes sense. Does make sense. I don't know. Classic WoW could be, or sorry, Classic Plus could be the best thing ever made, or it could be another massive disappointment. So I'm trying not to get my hopes up too much. Specialization would come from learning specific recipes and such. True. That could work if they had. I know in retail WoW, I don't know if this is still the case, if we have any retail WoW players still here. But in retail WoW last expansion, you had a... Oh no, not builder, sorry. What are doing? You had a, like a profession specialization. So I was leatherworking and I went into like, as a shaman, I wore mail. I'm into male leatherworking with like chests being my main thing. Now the way they implemented it was kind of wonky. It didn't really feel great. But there's something there. There was something there with profession specs. That could be cool. That could be cool. Boom. As the game goes on, everyone ends up with alts that fill up the profession roles. Yeah, that's true. That's why I wouldn't mind professions being harder to level. Maybe not quite Runescape grind level, but... I don't know. I would love to be able to play WoW just for 59 days. Through one classic journey. Like, that would be kind of a dream come true. How would that happen? Time will tell. Time will tell. That'd be cool in RuneScape clan. Specialized roles. Yeah, it makes the community feel a lot more alive. That's been a big complaint I've seen with a lot of the WoW friends. A lot of the WoW boys that I've tried to kind of convert to RuneScape, if you will. Maybe convert's the wrong term, but give them a chance to try RuneScape. They see how much of this game I've kind of soloed. And I know we've had this discussion where it's like, it's not really a solo game, you're just doing the solo content. Like, yeah, true, but in WoW, you don't really have this much solo. Like, the dungeons you do as a group, you technically could solo them if you, like, use some exploits and gimmicks. But this is a very, especially compared to WoW, man. Especially compared to WoW, this is a very, very solo game. It's like, okay. I do get that. I do get that. WoW needs good single-player content. Single-player endgame content? Yeah. Imagine OSRS with skills being 300 max level and those upper levels being needed for BIS stuff. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. In retail, while they have delves, which are pretty cool, solo content. Retail WoW felt like it wasn't a pretty good spot. I'm not sure what happened this expansion. I feel like I saw a Bellular video that he was kind of like, oh, WoW's in whatever mode now. We gotta be careful. But I haven't actually watched it yet. Boom, 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 boom. The reforge mechanic was a neat idea. Have more randomness added to things you make. Not all rune daggers are plus 12 slash. Or have the same model. I think it can work in retail. WoW. This is my least favorite addition they've probably ever added. They had a thing called Titan Forged. Titan Forge, where when an item dropped, it had a chance to just be a +1 battle staff. For no reason at all. A +1, a +2, or a +3. So what you end up doing was, imagine farming moons, and you get a piece. I finally get my Blood Moon set. My Blood Moon set is complete, but it's just a normal Blood Moon set. Now there's someone with moons being the highest level of content that's available. There's someone that has Moon's gear +3 because he was super lucky. And he will always be better than my character just because of luck and RNG. It's like, God, that felt bad, man. That felt bad. It sounds cool, but in actuality, I feel like it doesn't really work. For WoW, at least. A couple of your buddies love Mythic Plus. Mythic Plus is kind of cool. You feel like you're doing executing like a battle plan. Okay, we go here, we kill this, you drop this CC. We follow up this CC, we lust here. Focus this mob, interrupt this, dodge this. Did I ever watch The Guild? Is that an Apple Plus show? No, it's Mythic Quest. The Guild. The Guild. The Guild. Oh, that's with Felicia Day? No, I never watched it. I heard about it. Is it good? Boom, boom, boom. It's a web sitcom based on WoW. Really? We gotta check out The Guild. No. I heard of it, but I never I think I ever tried it. Man, this is it's not that slow, I guess, in the grand scheme of things, but ooh. It is not super fast. 100k XP an hour. With Faldor. It definitely is pretty AFK. Man, 70 construction. It's not bad. I just need to do this for a couple hours. (2007 to 2012). Boom, 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 boom. I've done 43 contracts today. 44. Man. I see that. The guild is coming back with your help. South of Osidious. There. Put the chair. Boom, 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 boom. Probably finish off this level and call it there. It's hard to justify spending a bunch of time skilling with the streams being so short. Taco Bell sounds good, man. I've been craving Taco Bell for a couple days. Boom, boom. Like, if I was playing this game for streaming it for 8 hours, I'd be fine sending construction. Probably getting 70 construction today. But with only having, 2 to 3 hours a day, 2 to 4, we could say. It's kind of... Not that it feels like a waste, per se. But it does feel like we could be doing more meaningful stuff. But a day of skilling every now and then is not too bad. Northeast of Varrock. Like, this grind I'll probably finish off stream. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, we'll definitely finish off stream. 70 con, 70 hunter. I think it should be pretty easy to get. This is definitely a work skill. Definitely. It's just weird because, in theory... How's it going, y'all noobs? In theory, this is not really any different than... bossing. I guess the biggest difference is there's no chance of getting any gear. No chance of death. No dopamine. Or a little dopamine. It's kind of just a little bit monotonous and needed to be done. It's not very eventful. 100% chance of XP, that's true. Yeah, we're doing some mahogany homes. Decent amount of XP done tonight. Guaranteed plank sack at 350. Oh, we almost got the plank sack. West of Osidious. No, it is time well spent, I agree. Which is not too, it's not too exciting. Invigorating. I gotta find a snack after this. Boom, 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 boom. Some good quality lives. Yeah. No, I know it's very important. That's why it's like I'm fine doing it. And it does work when we're going on the WoW Ranch. That was a fun convo. Fun conversation. Boom, bam. It's just much more chill. Much more chill. It's a nice filler episode. Fairy ring and spirit tree in your house? Dude, that seems sick. That's insane. Work completed. Oh, bam. But can I make more than one teleport room? Good old Bob and Verac. Your base 90s? I go with 70s. And we're pretty close. I do want a little fishing as well at some point. Right now, our elite clue scroll is locked behind... Our elite clue scroll is locked behind getting a raw shark. Which is very, very obtainable. Very obtainable. I'd like to get Temperos in a little bit. When I get some time. It'll be my work plans for the week. Let me see what you do work this week. Oh, I got 70 construction, I got 70 hunter, and I got my fishing high enough to get a shark. Swan Song is 50,000 XP? What quest was this? What quest was that? I have no idea. Just Portal Nexus? Okay. You can have multiple TP runes to get the jewelry box for all the TPs. Huh. Varrock, Fally, Ardy. You can do mahogany homes on all looters. Oh. Ed, let me hear it, Mr. Engineer.
Level up completed.
63 construction. I have no idea what we started the day at, but it did not feel like we got that much done. Teak wardrobe. Oh, teak wardrobe. That's nice. Upgrade some of that stuff. Clear out the bank. Okay. Damn. Alrighty, boys. Well, it's almost tomorrow. Oh, Branda, get over here. Come on, Branda. It is almost tomorrow, which means the show has ended. Today's show comes to a close with us completing level 63 of the Mahogany Homes. Thanks for joining on this filler episode. A little bit more chill tonight. Talk some World of Warcraft. Got a couple levels. Tomorrow, who knows what we'll do. I don't. I certainly don't. But that's all we got for today. Keep sipping, take your medicine. Don't forget to brush your teeth. And as always, change your sheets. Thank you, boys. Goodbye.